Hello, users, and welcome to another episode of Above It All. So, we have the Donald himself, Donald Trump, the President of these United States, cringing out live, and, alright, so we got,
I dare.
just play the video.
One last question.
Go ahead.
Entitlements ever be on your plate?
At some point,
For reference, if you don't know what an entitlement is, entitlements are Social Security. You're entitled to it. You pay into it. Therefore, it's an entitlement. Entitlements kind of have like, the right has kind of demonized this term, going like, no one is entitled to anything in the free marketplace of ideas. But you literally pay into it. You are entitled to it. That's what an entitlement is, and that's Social Security, that's Medicare, etc., etc.
they will be. We have tremendous growth. We're going to have tremendous growth this next year. It'll be toward the end of the year. The growth is going to be incredible. And at the right time, we will take a look at that. That's actually the easiest of all things, if you look, because it's such a big percentage.
You're willing to do some of the things that you said you wouldn't do in the past, though, in terms of Medicare?
Well, we're going to look. We also have assets that we never had. I mean, we never had growth like this. We never had a consumer that was taken in through different means over $10,000 a family. We never had the kind of things that we have. Look, our country is the hottest in the world. We have the hottest.
So let me get this straight. Because our economy is booming and we're getting so much money, everyone's getting paid, everyone's getting a significant, gigantic amount of money, therefore, we have to cut Social Security? Wouldn't it, okay, so if your country was getting richer, right, and you had more money coming into the country, wouldn't it, if you're going to modify Social Security, wouldn't it make sense to increase Social Security? This is bizarre to me. This is truly bizarre.
Economy in the world. We have the best unemployment numbers we've ever had. African American, Asian American, Hispanics are doing so incredibly, best they've ever done. Black, best they've ever done.
So he says African American, and then later on just says black. Let me just hold on.
Numbers we've ever had. African American, Asian American, Hispanics are doing so incredibly, best they've ever done. Black, best they've ever done.
So good.
African American, the numbers are incredible. The poverty numbers, the unemployment and the employment. There is a difference actually, but the unemployment and employment numbers for African Americans are the best we've ever had. We just came up with a chart, and it was a very important number to me. African American youth has the highest by far unemployment, the best unemployment numbers that they've ever had, and the best employment numbers. Right now we have almost 160 million people working in the United States, and we've never even been close to that, Joe.
All right. Safe travels on your way back. Thank you once again for meeting with us.
One of my favorite memes is when these people never push back. They do but you said you wouldn't do that, and then that's it. It's just so let me clarify. You said you want to do this now, and you didn't say you wanted to do this before. In fact, you explicitly stated that you didn't want to do this. Well, I guess that's fine. I guess there's nothing wrong there. There's nothing, that's so bizarre to me. This shit is just so weird.
Appreciate it. Great job.
Is that it? Okay, so really, it's bizarre to me. This is why we cannot have Joe Biden go up against Donald Trump. If Joe Biden, who has a history of wanting to cut Social Security over and over and over again, I want to cut Social Security, right? If we have Joe Biden go against Donald Trump, it's a disaster. It's going to be a fucking shit show. That's why we gotta have Bernard in there. Bernard has to go in there because he's had the history of defending Social Security, outside the White House in 2013 when he was defending Social Security from Barack Obama and Joe Biden, who wanted to cut it. Remember the grand bargain? This is bizarre to me, so bizarre. And it's just another example of Trump going back on his promises. And if you're a Trumper, if you're a trumpet, you shouldn't be okay with this. This should not be okay. We're making more money. Therefore, you should make less money in Social Security. What? What? It's bizarre.